Greetings, beautiful souls. Let's have a little fun on our journey from transforming from the three-dimensional survival being into fifth-dimensional, evolving, multi-dimensional being. So today, welcome in my backyard. Definitely needs a little bit TLC, but I love it. It's just perfect for me. As we know, the yard is this place for your soul, right? When you can have it as messy as you want it, or as clear as you have it organized, or as creative as your soul is. So I have these little tree rings behind me. One is the, I believe it's the dogwood tree that I found on the street and rescued, and there's a baby banana in the middle that's growing. It was a lovely gift I have received. And my ornamental bananas. I just love them. So, let's join in a fun project, because you know we need to have a little bit fun on this journey. Our project is something that Pleiadians have guided me to share with you, so we can connect as that ground group together. You as a beautiful starseed, as a beautiful divine being living in this gorgeous body, because we all have a gorgeous body despite our sizes and color and the age. It is gorgeous if you choose to see it gorgeous. We need to connect. We need to really embody that starseed beautiful consciousness within us and put it into the work. We all meditate and connecting to the stars and going to the higher dimensions, and God, we spend a lot of time in those dimensions, right? Well, I'll tell you what. If we are meant to do this, if we are really meant to connect, we need to connect through the earth and through the crystalline grid of the earth, because we are the boots on the ground. You came here to make changes, to help the humanity evolve. So it is time to own it, be it, embody it, and connect together. So for that, you will need a few little crystals, maybe one, maybe two, maybe big, maybe little, any kind of the crystal, any color of the crystal. Oh, here's my little ferocious. She would like to say hello. Come on, Lila, say hello. She's our little protector of our ground crew, right, Lila? All right, let's go and protect. And so you will need the crystals, and we will synchronize ourselves, our energy, and our places with the crystals. So, as I said, we are the ground crew. We are the boots on the ground. You are the ambassador of your starseed family. They need you. They need you actually more than you probably need them, because you are the one who's bringing these wonderful energies and encoding them inside of the earth, inside of the crystalline grid. Think of the crystalline grid as the most sophisticated computer that you can imagine. But even that computer, because it doesn't have a biological soul consciousness, needs the input of the information. Now, I talked to several of you lately, and everybody has the very same or the similar story. I'm giving out the information up there. They are watching us and they are wondering on which part of the evolution we are. And so I'm just gathering information, and I'm putting this input, let's say, into the divine realm, different dimensions, or be wild about it to the spaceship. Well, now it's time to tune it a little bit the other way. So what you are doing for now, it's you take the information of the earth, where the earth is at its evolving point, where the humanity is at the evolving point, and you are that crystal who literally sends out the information inside of the universe to your soul family, who collects the data. Based on the data, they come out with the energies, programs, call it, guidance. I don't like the word to program, because we're working very hard of deprogramming ourselves, right? And programming ourselves into new things. So we can get kind of caught up in those few words. But they are collecting the data, and the data of these benevolent star nations are, how do I help you? What is it that need that I can help you, but they cannot really land in my backyard and says, oh, well, here you have it. Would be great, right? It's not happening. But they can send out information, knowledge, download, and help me to connect to my soul family. For that, I need to create me an energy grid. I know that the energy is coming from the cosmos. Usually it's beautifully streamed through the sun. Even if you live in the region where there's not much sun, it still works quite well. The sun may be hidden behind the clouds, but there's always the sun because you have a daylight. Then you are the connector, the bridge, but very conscious one. This is start happening when you embodying your energy, not when you are just the puppet of the energy. So you have to be very conscious about it. You do have to make your switch in the fifth dimensional energy, or be very intended about it, that what is happening. Then you take your crystal and you bury it inside of the earth. So I'm showing you a big crystals here for the example. This one is actually a beautiful crystal from the Brazil, from John of God. But I'm not gonna bury those. I'm just gonna bury 3 small crystals. You want to have a crystal that is pointing down, that it's kind of cut on the top. Do not use those double terminated crystals because, well, there's a lot of energy coming in and out and you have to be expert to know how to work with them. So I'm choosing 3 simple crystals, point down, and I will bury them inside of the earth. That's why I created my 3 rings. I'll bury one by the wood tree, one by the banana tree, and another one by my decorative banana tree. And that is my energy grid. This is the place that I really like in my garden. And again, I like my garden a little bit more messier than the other people. I wasn't born with the greatest green thumb, but I can make it work the way how it pleases my soul, to walk around and imagine it's a labyrinth and really enjoying to feel the grass and the electromagnetic grid from the earth to my feet. So you bury your crystals. It can be in the one place, it can be in the different places. It can be one crystal, it can be any kind of the crystal. It could be any size that you want, a little tiny Twinkie. Really, it honestly doesn't matter. What matters is that you make a connection with the universe, with you as a receiver of the download, and sending that information inside of the crystalline grid. So what we are going to do as a starseed, we are starting to connect it in that earthly crew. This is very similar, or what Pleiadian says, this is the next step from the harmonic convergence. So in the 1987, there was the first globally organized meditation, which changed the world. For God's sake, I live in the communist era in the Czech Republic, and I know that there have been good changes, and not all the changes had this, what we see from today, the positive effect. But really, we honestly do not know what all has to take the turns, that then in the end of it, there's this beautiful positive effect of it. We know that sometimes the bad things happen for a reason, and even though we cannot understand them, they still do happen, and there's a good outcome of it, out of it. Same like the COVID has been the biggest awakening wave. Out of the bad, something really good and positive came. So let's not look at it, what bad happened, but let's look at it, what good happened of it, and how we can carry to that next step. So we have awakened. I was a kid in the 1987. I didn't even decide what I'm gonna go to study yet. And then look at me. Today I speak a different language. I write in a different language. I write in the English language. And hope I'm creating an impact good enough for you to inspire you to change your life and create a new way of life. So what is this gonna do for us? When we create our crystals, let's call it a crystalline grid, and again, how much creative you are, and I know some of you are like phenomenally creative. I'm here with my 3 crystals. Maybe it's gonna improve, who knows? But that's good enough. You put it inside of the earth. I'm gonna bury my fully inside, and I'm gonna put the little trinkets over it so I can remember where they are. And I'm gonna leave them here. So whoever one day inherit in this house, there's definitely a grid that's gonna stay here. And it's good to build these grids all over the world. That is actually my hope, that you guys gonna do it all over the world. I know that you follow me and watch me from all continents, and I'm so grateful for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So as you create your connecting point, let's say that we all connect to that great computer base of the crystalline grid. You sort of says, hey, I'm Eva. I'm living in the Anaheim of the South Carolina, and I'm sending my love and light toward the crystalline grid. To me, love and light is the highest vibrational energy. It's the fifth dimension. Well, it's not the highest. It's the fifth dimensional energy that we need. It is that energy when I talk about the good town. That is the energy that there is. The love and light encompass the love, happiness, good health, success, abundance, connection to your family and to your soul family. So it encompasses everything that we literally would like to have. So that is my energy up there. Some people may feel like they have more healing energy or more transmuting energy, or you join me with this, the love and light energy. You want to send out into the grid energy that is supportive to our soul family. What it is that can help somebody who is absolutely desperate and they do not know what's going to happen tomorrow, and they feel stuck, or they are sick, or they're going through something and they're really grasping for that help. Now, all the energy that you send down should be non-controlling and non-manipulative. So I can really, to choose who's going to win the politics or how the things exactly going to happen, because that's the manipulation. In the 1987, when they did the harmonic convergence, they did not manipulate the outcome what they wanted. They sent out the energy of the love, I believe, the happiness, the peace. I would say the peace for the world was very, very important, right? And even though, sometimes peace again may happen through the turbulent changes, it eventually will achieve what it's supposed to achieve, and may take a time. But we are definitely doing something that will be making an impact into the future. Right when you do it, it makes that impact right away. When you put that crystal inside of the earth, it's right reaching into the future. Because if you leave that crystal there, it may be there for hundreds of years. So then, this is how it's going to work. Sorry for my dog. Lila! This is how it's going to work. Then every time you want to meditate in your place, or just, if it's too cold or there are not really a supportive outside environment, you think of that place at home and you imagine you sit in that place. And so when I'm sitting in this place, I connect to my soul family. And suddenly you realize you are not alone. We are not alone. See, the biggest issue among our starseed is the loneliness. You may have, your family who may or may not understand you and so much on, but deep inside you crave to be with people like you. You feel separated, you may feel different, you may feel abandoned, you may feel rejected. That's all the soul problematic qualities. And when you have them, you tend more to be in the fear, because that is your ego energy that tries to protect you from feeling like that. So there's like this, push and the pull between the energies that are just not working for you. So when you will be in your place where you put your crystal in the ground, feel the wholeness, feel the oneness, because that heals your soul. That itself will heal your soul. And I would say that's the biggest message I was supposed to share with you today. I woke up today morning and I was thinking, how can I be in a service today? How should I not think about the things that I need to resolve in my life, but how can I be in service? Now, that is my cat. And I felt like it's time to record that kind of the message of the crystals, right, love? Yeah, so it's gonna go look why is the little barking there. And so, healing our soul means to connect to one another, knowing and believing that you are not alone. We are here on the earth, so we need to start utilizing the earthly energy. It's time as the family of light, children of the law of one, children of light, starseed, way showers, whatever you're gonna call yourself, the new age people, new earth people. It's time to occupy that new earth. And it starts from us. See? It doesn't start that somebody sends something in the earth and we get beamed with the light. Yes, we get a supportive energy. But as I receive my Pleiadian energy, through me, I'm gonna send it down inside of the earth. And I want you to call upon it from the earth. And this is how you're gonna do it. And of course, to feel your wholeness, unity, belonging. Accept yourself. Be the weirdo that you were born to be and make it normal. It took me many years. I wish I would figure out in my 20s. I honestly do, but I didn't. So if you are young and if you are, early 20s, cut all that stuff away and accept yourself for who you are. You may try to be normal for many years, doesn't really work out. So it's good to be different and own that difference within you. So this is how you're gonna call for the energy. So how you're gonna send out the energy and connect the energy. So you will be in your place and you literally take a few deep breaths, calm yourself down, center yourself within the heart. Ask to be connected with your soul family of the cosmos, and ask to be connected with your soul family and energies of the grid, of the crystalline grid, and of the earth. There are beings living inside of this earth and they are part of your soul family. Yeah. So we're gonna connect with them and you're gonna breathe actually that energy in your spleen. Spleen is the communicator of your soul. So from the earth, through your bare feet, or the socks, but try to have a bare feet. Breathe it through the feet inside of you, in your spleen. And when you breathe it out into the universe. If you know where you came from, breathe it to your planet. If you don't, breathe it all the way to the Milky Way or anywhere up there. So breathe it out. I'll breathe it out in the Pleiades. And from the Pleiades, I will breathe it in my heart. Breathe it in. Because the heart is the seed of the soul. And I'm gonna breathe it out inside of the earth. That I release through the bottom of the soles of my feet. And one last time, I breathe it from the feet in my small intestine. Now this time when I breathe out, I'm gonna become a holy cross. I'm gonna breathe in my whole environment. So your body literally become cross. Beautiful holy cross of your energy, of your embodiment. So one more time, when we wanna connect, take a deep breath from the earth in our spleen, because the spleen is the communicator of the soul. Breathe it out to your soul family. From the soul family, breathe it in your heart. This is beautiful Pleiadian exercise inside of the earth. From the earth, through your feet, in your small intestine, and out into this world. Beautiful. See, you got it. You connect from the earth to your body, to your soul family. Bring the energy back here, ground it inside of the earth, bring it in. Become the Holy Cross. Because you are the ambassador. You are the one who can make changes within this world. And while you do that, again, you are not alone. See, it's pointing down. It's inside of the earth. And you're literally saying, hey, here I am. It's like when you have a Google Maps and you have all your family located on those points. That's what we are doing. We're locating ourselves in this invisible spiritual energies. And you may be attracting to each other. You may attract your soulmates. I tell you a little secret that I channel for the next year. Maybe it's not a secret, but the next year is the year of the soulmates. It's the year of number 7, a perfect alignment. If you do your work right, you may finally find those people that you are looking for, maybe many, many, many lifetimes. That is really exciting. But you need to put yourself on the map. You cannot just be up there in the dimensions and the higher places all the time. It's time to put your feet in the grass. and says, hey, I'm here. I'm ready. So you have fun with this. Please comment, please share, please help me to spread the word so we make this greatest movement that we do have a crystals energizing the crystalline grid with our energy and our cosmic family all over the world. Imagine what an impact that's gonna have. And if we all energizing with fifth dimensional energy of the love and happiness, peace, bliss, gratitude, acceptance, forgiveness, all those higher vibrational scales of the consciousness that Dr. David Hopkins talks about. Imagine how fast this world will change. So, connect to all of me. Hanahan, South Carolina. Here it is. I love you, and love you. Love and light from my heart to yours.